everyone, I'm back with probably the final video for today. I'm going to try to post all three of these today. Um, anyways, so finally I get to Ava Walker, which is Chloe's twin sister. Now, Ava has a really bad history from the old server back when we had the old name and our server was based in California. Ava has a anger, well, she used to have an anger issue, and it led to a lot of bad stuff that I don't support violence or any violence at all. So I'm not going to go into details, but it was violence. People passed, and Ava ended up in jail like twice on the old server. And I mean, the first time she was broke out by a gang. The second time she broke out on her own. Um, and then when she was trying to leave California, she ended up getting into a fight with Law, and she should actually be gone, so to say. But I couldn't let Eva go, so me and my friend came up with this thing where somebody found Eva and literally took care of her until she was able to make a comeback. Now, Ava is a changed person. Yes, she still has that law breaking stuff in her name, but she is trying to make a better life for herself here in New Mexico on this server. So it's going to be fun to actually play with her on a different motive than what her original motive was. I'm sure you know this apartment. If you ever played the main game of GTA 5, you probably know who owns this apartment and so on and so on. I mean, the owner's like right there. But this is Eva's house. Like always, let me see if I can figure out where her clothing. I don't know where her clothing area is. Is it here? I don't know where her clothing stuff is. Is it in here? Don't tell me it's in here. Oh, nope, that's to lock the front door. Oh, right here it is. Ooh, I don't know how I like this. It is such a small area for the wardrobe. As you can tell, she doesn't really have many outfits. She has this one, this, and this. I think I'm going to... I think I'm going to stick with the shorts. I like this outfit. Gotta make sure the door is locked. Don't want no... Now, this does have a car garage like all my other characters. But whenever I spawn, I can pull the vehicles into this, but when I pull the vehicles out, they get stuck inside the building, and then I have no way of getting out at all. So, our vehicles are actually parked across. Thank God for freaking public parkings. Our vehicles are actually parked over here. It's safer for them. Of course, she only owns 2 vehicles. She has this Raptor, which is the one that I usually use for her. Which is the one that I usually use for her, and then she has this fancy car. The person that helped Eva out was kind of a rich type of person. You know, she's not well liked by police and stuff. I don't know if my friend actually bought her over in this server. I think I'm gonna roll with this car. We have a lot of custom cars in the server. I mean, I guess I could show you. There's not much that I can show you with Eva. She actually works for a company called Misfits Customs. Misfits Customs only deals with mechanic work. They do not tow. Say if your car won't start at your house, they will, occasionally, they will come to your house and will fix your vehicle for you. Or say that you don't want to spend money for a tow and it's something small like changing a tire or something like that that you don't need a garage for. We will come out as roadside assistance. Ooh, that's just, well, too late. Didn't see that red light. But Eva's story, Eva's family, her parents were Leo. And of course, with her parents being Leo, they had a lot of friends that were Leo and detectives and stuff like that. And Ava's story is she always had to live on the strict family rules. Like, her family was very strict with her and her brothers. Chloe was lucky not to grow up with them, but at the same time, Ava always knew she had a twin sister. Ava's very good at getting information. She's very smart. She knows how to work her way around things. And that's what makes Ava probably one of the most dangerous characters ever. But she's also really calm. That guy just went airborne. Anyways, but what happened with Ava, what started her violence, was she actually went to a party when she was 16 and her boyfriend was cheating on her. and just say Ava's secret anger problems kicked in. Something happened, and her brother helped her cover. Her older brother Ricky helped her cover it up. Of course, with their parents being cops, they had to be very, very careful on how they handled like situations, and yeah. Then when they were older, Eva actually started getting into robberies, like stealing. And I do not support this stuff. Do not do this stuff. This is all RP storytelling. This is not real life. This is a RP story. So let me just make that clear before anybody judges me. It's a story. It's basically a story with you RP in the character. Anyways, but Ava, how can I say it? She got into some bad stuff, like stealing from stars, stealing money, and doing things that were not very nice. Like, she would have groups of people help her steal this stuff, and because she didn't trust them or something, she would get rid of them. Which, that's where her brothers came involved. Her brothers did most of the dirty work for her. And there was this one detective family that was on their case, and she was actually dating their youngest, their, I forget if it was their youngest or their oldest. I think it was their oldest son. And my friend that helped me come up with the whole Ava Walker case, um, his character was actually the younger brother of the person that was dating Ava. Pretty much, they robbed, say they robbed something, and Ava didn't want to get caught. When she found out that his parents were detectives, she kind of freaked, because Ava had a list of names under her belt, and she didn't want to get caught. So she cut loose ties any way possible. Like I said, her brothers did most of the bad work. And because of this, Ava tricked her boyfriend at the time to meet her somewhere. Of course, because he found out what she did in the past, he was planning on turning her in. Which everybody knows, people that have like an anger problem like Ava, you don't do that stuff too. And Ava got wind of the betrayal, so she did what she had to do. Get him to meet her somewhere and have her brothers stake out from on a cliff or something. Pretty much the family passed, while the younger brother was still around. And as the younger brother was still around, I would come in here then. But as for like the younger brother was still around, he actually moved out and became a detective in the old server, which was, like as I said, based in California. but we were actually using the GTA names. Like you had Blaine County, you had Los Santos, but it was more based in California. Ava and her brother, well, older brother Ricky, traveled the world, got into more trouble, got into more making people disappear. Um, then she ends up in Blaine County. She happens to track down the sole survivor of the detective family and find them in this place called LS. Well, while she was there, she ended up running into another family that wreaked terror across the city, and the girl's name was Samara Sanders, and she came across Ava's past, hit that trigger, and just say Ava made her disappear. Ava has a lot of, but as I said, there's a lot of, I guess you could say, blood under her nails. I'm not going to go into details like how much she did, but she even took out her younger sister, so to say. Because her younger sister came looking for her, and I'm not talking about Chloe. I am not talking about Chloe. I'm actually talking about her younger sister, Ellie, or Ella. So if you're paying attention, there's 5 Walker siblings. As where New Mexico is now, Chloe and Ava are the only siblings or anybody of the Walker family that is still alive. Like I said, Ava has a very dark past, and I know when I used to roleplay with her, as soon as the name Ava Walker came up, everybody was just like, oh no, not her. So I decided to go with a different approach. You know, when people have those life-changing experiences at near death and they realize, like, I really need to turn my life around. That's pretty much what happened to Ava. So now that leads to where she is now. As you can tell, she lives on a beach. She lives at a house on a beach. She has 2 really cool cars. Hi, kitty cat. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. You stay down. Sorry. Gotta talk to the cat. He wants to sit on my lap, and it's like mommy is doing something. So Ava works because Ava had this life-changing experience. She lives on the beach now. Um, she is living a more normal life now. She's not what she used to be. This dark person that everybody wanted gone. But that brings us to where we are now. This is Misfits Customs. They are a mechanic shop. And as you can tell, it's a pretty nice mechanic shop. Like, things are like really nice here. Very simple, not crazy like Flaming Cat Recovery. Which, don't get me wrong, I love Flaming Cat Recovery. But we cover a lot of stuff. From towing to repairs to whatever. You name it. This one we just covered the basic mechanic stuff. So, this is our lovely shop. And it's pretty much all we have. As I said, like Ava has a dark past, but she doesn't try to let it get to her anymore. I mean, losing her brothers. Her brothers were her, I guess you could say, muscle. Without them, she knows she can't be who she was. I know that there's one more person on the server. Don't know where they are. I wonder what. I don't know what else to really say with Ava. I mean, as of right now, the only criminal character that I have will be my lost character. And that's Nova. I don't know if I'm going to let Eva get back into crimes. Probably not with her working for Misfit Customs. But as I said, Eva was always one of my favorite characters. The thing that makes Chloe and Ava twins is I literally sat there copying down all the numbers and when I'm making the character to get their face to look the same, to get everything the same about them. The only difference is the ears that they wear. Chloe actually wears sunglasses on top of her head. And I think the ears on hers, yeah, the ears on her are black and silver. These ones are just regular silver. But their makeup is different. Their makeup's different. Their style, their hair style is a lot different. As you can tell, Ava actually likes red. So mostly all her outfits, her cars, are some kind of red. And Chloe, I use a gasoline green color for most of her vehicles. And of course she likes having her own hairstyles and stuff. I really don't know where to go. Because there's not much to do with Ava right now. If that makes sense. Because, I mean, the only job she has is the mechanic job. But like I said, her background story, I saved her for last because she's the one with the most craziest background story. Like, when I actually made her, I was watching a documentary on one of the serial killers of the past. I like watching documentaries of things. Like it's scary how some of these people got away with things that they did so long ago. And it's like, why didn't anybody notice? But that's basically how I came up with Eva. Like, she was a hardcore criminal at one time, and now she's actually not that. I think I have to update hard drive too. So let me go find a fruit. So let me go find a bergamot. Oh, right there was one. Okay, I see one. I wonder if that studio is here. On the FiveM server, you spawn in at the basketball court. That is, where is it? At the basketball court? Yes, it is. I know you're not supposed to do this stuff. Don't know if this Y map is in here. It'd be cool if it's in here. Now, before I do anything, I want to actually see how this car. Oh, he's back to doing that again. Oh, there we go. As I said, she is a mechanic, so what's really cool is we can fit. Oh, look, I can actually show you how to fix stuff. But whenever you need to like repair, like they have it set up that the mechanics have to repair your cars. Now there is stations for when mechanics are not on. But to keep the RP real and stuff, we have always go to the mechanics unless they're not on. So as you can tell, I just fixed her car. Her car is fixed now. She needs food. But as you can tell, Shard cars are fixed now, and I know if you play the server, make sure to use the mechanics for the RP experience. There's no mechanics on. I can actually show you some stuff on the phone. And yeah, no matter what character you're on, whatever your background and what you choose for around your phone will stay for all characters. Speaking of that, oh yeah, that's why I have that one. Because they don't have purple. So there's a few things that are on the phone, and I noticed I never mentioned the phone on any of my other videos. So you have the matchmaker thing. And so far, these are all the people that ever been on our server. So all of them, like some people have pictures, some people don't. But these are everybody that ever, all the characters that have ever been made. Of course, this is Ava's background. Anyways, but like if you ever lose your car, as you can tell, it tells you where your car is. Like my truck is parked at the garage. My car is parked here, and you can actually track it too. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you can actually track your vehicles. And it will tell you exactly where the car is and everything. As you can tell, our car's right here, so that's why it says out. You actually have emails. When you find the weapon workbench to make weapons, you can actually click on things and it will tell you like the ingredients. It will send an email saying the ingredients that you need. And like when you get like a hospital, like when you have to be sent to the hospital for any reason, it shows up in your emails. Services, I don't think this is working yet. It should tell you how many Leo's on, how many fires on, so on and so on. We actually have working cameras. The marketplace where you can sell, like list things and sell stuff. Like you can actually take a picture of what you are selling, so on and so on. A calculator which comes in handy. Let's see. You have messages. You have the internet, which I don't know how. I don't think the internet works. Your contacts. And then, of course, you have Twitter. Like, you can actually use Twitter and everything. And then you have your banking account. I think that covers all this stuff. Yeah. So, yeah. The phone's pretty cool. Now, let's see. Oh, this white map isn't. This white map's really pretty. We have a lot of white maps on. Like, we have a lot of white maps in the server too. Like, we want people to be creative. We want people to be able to come up with their own businesses and just bring uniqueness to the server. Like, this is actually like a recording studio. Like, this is the main desk and everything. But this is actually a recording studio. And I always found this place like a fascinating. The elevators do not work, so you have to use the steps. Oh, I forgot there's one more thing down here to show you. You have to check out this cafe bar. Like, look at this place. It is beautiful. I like to hang out in this sometimes. Let me see what's up here. Not many people actually use this place, but it's there for, like, if you want to do something that you can own a recording studio and whatnot. Like, look at this place. This place is insane. Whoever made this Y map, like, it did a really good job. And of course, you have like meeting rooms. You have the CEO office. Like they added like this. They added this stuff down in the city because back when we had the old server, everybody just wanted to play in Sandy. So they literally made this statewide to get everybody to RP everywhere. Of course, a lot of people don't like doing that, so but there's a few stuff like this. Like there's Director Studio. There's the pizza place. There's actually a bowling place. The pizza place is glitchy. Let's see if I can actually go over there. I gotta show what's. It's actually the script that I want to get. On the outside, the pizza place is glitchy, but on the inside, it looks perfectly fine. And it's fun because, oh my god, that pizza place. The only thing I haven't tried on this server yet was the trucking. We actually have the trucking down at the dock, and I haven't tried it yet. I've been wanting to. I might have to do that in one of the videos. I don't know which character I want to do that with. I have to remember where this pizza place is. Like I kinda know where it is, but kinda not. There's an artifact that I'm going through. Red lights. If you come on the server, don't do that. Like, always try to keep everything as realistic as possible. I mean, I guess you can go through red lights, but watch out for the cops on the server. Like, seriously. Where is this pizza place? I will find it. Just have to remember where it is. Okay, so that's where the underground track is. So the pizza place is up here. Sorry about that. Had some interruptions, so I had to mute myself quickly. So the pizza place, I might have to cut this video short, but the pizza place is up here. Okay, see, like at first, from far away is normal, but then it glitches out. And this is one of the things that the pizza place might actually glitched out. But check this out. Perfectly fine in the inside. And this place is amazing. And there's actually a script for this place. Might have to mute again. I don't know yet, but I might have to mute. If I do, bear with me. I have rude people that are in my that live in my house, and they don't understand internet stuff very much, so please bear with me when it comes to them being home. But the thing's not set up yet. The script, we don't have it or anything, but as you can tell, you have this whole area, and then like if the job ever gets put in, like everything's customized. You have the freezer, you have, I think it's this one. Oh look at this, check this out. This place actually has its own wine cellar. Like, look at this, ain't this crazy? Like, you actually have your own wine cellar. And then what's really cool is anybody that actually owns this place as a business. Like, this is where it really gets cool. Anybody that owns this place as a business, like, there's literally a living apartment up here. You have, like, the locker rooms for your employees, and then you have your own kitchen, your own table. You have an office, and then you have this office. And like this is only like one of a few places to, like one of the things that we found. There's actually another place over near Legion Square that has like a cool area. As I could say, the outside's glitchy, but as you could tell, the inside is not. But you could go that way. And as you've seen like in other videos and stuff. Like as you've seen in other vehicle videos and from me just driving around, we have places like McDonald's and Taco Bell and KFC. There's Bean Machine. Wait, so let me see if I can find that one. But I actually might cut this video short. Did a lot of talking today. 3 videos in one go. Ooh, I did not mean to do that. Actually trying to find that one area. Okay. The Bean Machine. Yes, I know I'm parking at a red line. Well, on the sidewalk, but don't mind it. I just don't want to get hit by a car. But this is another script that I'm trying to get in to actually make this a real coffee place. Like I said, there's a lot of Y maps that you normally don't think would be a Y map, but it is. As you can tell, it looks like a normal GTA building. And then you come to these doors and yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna cut the video short. Um, subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment, whatever you like. And I will see you next time. Peace out, everyone.